Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing good today. Got another math stream. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, polar coordinates with integrals. And go back to work. I mean, normally most people would view that as a good thing, but or at least to a point in terms of having like time off. Hopefully, you can get back to it soon because I know that you want to. You have to be under strict watch. Oh, okay. The radius with lower limit negative. A negative lower limit for the radius. That's probably not going to be right. It'd be some very weird situation, or you have to mess with your theta angle. Uh, your device is telling you to activate Windows? Did you not put a key in proving that you like bought Windows when you installed it? Or if you pirated it, you would get that message. If you still have like your Windows key, you might need to put that back in or something. I'm not sure though. So they have the region they're integrating over is the x's range from 0 to root 1 minus y squared. And the y's range from -1 to 0. Okay, so yeah, I think it is the right half of that circle. Um, it's like a lot of numbers and letters that are like you would have to type into Windows that you would get in like the packaging. I'm not sure how like that would translate, but um, when you get like um CDs, they sometimes have like a key printed on them that you have to type into the program as like proof that you actually like bought it legitimately. But I don't think I even had to do a Windows key. I just bought like a USB stick and it did it for me. So I'm not sure. Or I might be misremembering that. You know what screen to go to? I don't know either. So yeah, I think they're getting confused. Yeah, they should definitely not have a negative radius. I think they're getting the entire circle when they do that negative radius. Can live in the corner as phantom words. For you ever need to have a regular or a negative radius in polar coordinates. Have to mess with the range of theta, compensate. Integral you set up, getting the entire circle. Goes backward from the given angle. Your integral looks fine, except the radius should start from 0 rather than -1. Why did I type out negative there? Yeah, sure, Shep. I don't have any plans for Phasma, so you can definitely hop in. Won't be for like 2-ish hours though. You can think of the radius as starting at origin and going out by the angle theta. You don't need to worry that the y values in the initial integral were negative. You might be late to it. No worries. Because the radius, because the theta is well chosen to cover those y values already. By making the radius negative, you almost accounted for the negative y's twice and undid or in undid and ended up you and not almost, you kind of accounted. Incorrect. Oh, okay, Shep. And if you're not feeling up to it, don't like force yourself. But it's no worries. I have this good explanation for the person. It's always hard to describe in words how polar coordinates work, but I really like working with them. Really, for me, it's like they're so specific that you have to analyze every last word. And like the smallest like misinterpretation messes up the entire thing. Okay, finally. Oh, they didn't post their attempt. Okay. Oh, wait, this is the attempt. Okay, good, 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 good. So wait, what's the actual question? They're asking to verify the. Okay, we can do that. I'm good at demolishing bridges with your bare hands. That's a talent. Or that's not specific enough. There are so many other variables. I guess so. Where it's like you do it without any context. Like this question, there's no particular reason you need to find the area of this region. Besides, that's just what you're being told to do. But I prefer it when it's like this. It makes the math simpler to me. Okay, so we're going from 4 plus 4 cosine theta to 2. Set up a do not evaluate a sum of definite integrals. Oh, potentially one or more integrals of the shaded region. Ooh, and they need to do the perimeter of the shaded region. Okay. So they got you because it's specifically removed from specificity. Oh yeah, I don't like algebra in particular, but um yeah, I'd much rather do a problem like this, or like a problem like this is much easier to me to do than a like a related rates problem or something that's more like applied. Although I still really like applied problems. They're just harder. Sensation, you had a question. Is there a general use case for A plus B? Is that times C plus D? My chat like cuts off the line right there. Groups of rings. Oh yeah, that's what I assumed. Like for multiplying out, those two things, sensation. It's kind of used in anything that involves algebra, I guess, or like it's just called the distributive law when you multiply those out, and that's kind of used in everything. So it's not. It's kind of hard to say like one thing, I guess. If you're asking like a context where it comes up a lot or something, I'm not really sure. Yeah, what Shep said is right with how you would like multiply that out. Or I can show it more if that's what you were asking, but I'm not sure. So let's look at this person's. I'm not sure from pi to 2 pi over 3. Yeah, Shep. So from pi, and I guess they went down to 2 pi over 3. I'm always bad at those angles. Unit circle. I should really just have the unit circle bookmarked. Oh wait, 2 pi over 3 is up here. Their angles are reversed then. And assume that would give you a negative result. Oh yeah, I should be able to figure that out because 2/3 is less than 1. Um, and I think they also flipped the inner and the outer, which actually ironically might have compensated for having the bounds backwards. Because the 2 is the outer function here, and it should come first. And the 4 plus 4 cosine theta squared is the inner and should come second. The second is 2 pi over 3 is less than pi. Other than that, I think they're good for number 3. For number 4, I need to look up the calculus polar coordinates arc length. There you go, Paul. They changed the symbol for the website to the infinity, and it throws me off. R squared plus dr by d theta squared. Okay. R squared plus dr d theta squared. Good. Now, did they get confused over here? It should be 2 squared plus 0 squared. I wonder why they put 0 there. You have to go for a bit? Alright. See you later, Shep. Hopefully for some Phasma later. For 4, the bounds are similarly flipped. Inside of the second integral Oh, wait, did they do a plus? Okay, good. They did do plus. It doesn't matter which one comes first. It's incorrect. The formula is square root r squared plus ERD theta squared. So it should be square root 2 squared plus 0 squared. Okay. Okay, angle DMF is bisected by ray mg, where the measure of angle DMG is 4x degrees. This is a weird way to do a multiple choice question. We can figure this out though. Let me get this in a browser so I can play around with the height or the like how big it is. Okay. Oh shoot! Chat is gonna be it's gonna be hard to read chat, but oh well. It's hard to fix that. Okay, so we have an angle DMF, M D F is bisected by MG. DMG is 4x degrees. And DMF, oh wait, the total DMF, or DMF is the entire thing, okay, is 2x plus 24 degrees. Okay. So yeah, they want to find the value of x. Maxi, you're probably right. Basically, how we would set this up is, let me just make sure I can block. Okay, good. 2x plus 24 degrees is the entire angle. So let's start up with that. And then, because this is a bisecting, this angle down here is also 4x. So the entire angle should be equal to 2 times 4x, which means 2x plus 24 equals 8x. Then we just solve this for x. 24 is equal to 6x, x equals 4. That's what Maxi said, I think, too. Yeah. And so that means DMG, if x equals 4, then 4x is 16. In DMF, if x equals 4, then DMF is 32. But we're not going to say the entire thing. We're going to give this person a hint. Okay. So that's this person, how far they got, basically, and see if they get back. Oh, I assume this is German. See if we can figure it out. I guess they're just asking what between how to calculate the degrees with a given info. Do I have to get all the other angles if A is 27 degrees, B is 96, and then for B, if A is 92, B is 52? Beta, alpha and beta, same thing. If alpha is 27 and beta is 96, I guess you can get eta because it would sum to 180 with alpha and beta. And then for the flip side, this is a lot to look at. Oh yeah, beta and gamma are complementary. Eta and delta are complementary, or not complementary, but no, yeah, they are complements. They should be equal. You're right, Maxi. And the same procedure can be done for part B too. Okay. Or maybe like corresponding is a better word. Um, you're given alpha and beta. Beta, from the diagram, we know that alpha plus beta plus eta equals 180 degrees. Wait, eta is spelled like that, right? Oh, it's ETA. Okay, yeah. Oops. After that, we can, or after that, we can use that alpha and epsilon correspond to each other and so on. Okay. Looks like this person got back to me. Let's flip back. Oh, they got it? Okay. It doesn't really help to say that it's not trig. They just need an answer to the question. All straight lines, all the angles will be equal. Yeah, okay, that's actually a better explanation. I'm honestly just going to copy paste that. Thank you, Maxi. Two lines intersect and the opposite angles at the intersection point are of equal measure. It looks a bit more complicated because we have three angles, but it still applies. Yeah, opposite angles, the term that I was looking for, I think. So is this person? Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This is apparently, oh gosh, they're doing the numerical methods part of calc. Let's not look too far though. Oh no, never mind. Maybe they're just talking about limits. Oh yeah, I can see they're building up to like the definition of a derivative with this with secant lines. Y equals root x minus 3 pass through point p 12 comma 3. It's q of x comma square root x minus 3 is also a point on the curve. Okay, yeah, this is, well, yeah, it's rise over run, basically. Or it is, because it's, they're talking about the slope. Let's make sure the other person, is it this person? Okay, that person hasn't gotten back. I mean, it's just plugging values for x into they kind of give you the formula. And I assume they're making the point that these two values are going to basically converge to each other. This one is from below, this one is from above to the point 12. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Do I just plot in the x to the formula provided for the point q? I'm not sure what they're saying with that, but their answers seem they're going to be about right. Or they're following like the right trend, or they're both converging towards the same values. Look reasonable. You were plugging in the given x values to the formula they give for m, then you were doing it right. The first one, you would have done square root 11.5 minus 3 over 11.5 minus 12, and so on like that. Okay. What is this? They're asking a Minecraft question? I don't know if this is the place to ask that, but let's move on. Hey, Jed. Oh, I think it was this one. I don't know what this diagram is about, but this is a Minecraft circuit. I don't know what exactly they're trying to make it do, but this was their question. They need to send a signal in a circular pattern. I guess they're trying to make a clock. I think one of the repeaters needs to have a slight delay on it. Actually, no, those aren't repeaters. Those are the other weird thing, I think. I can't remember. But either way, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I don't know why they're asking that a math thing. It's a repeater. Oh, okay. I can remember. I thought the triangle thing meant it was the. I never understood how it actually worked, and I forget what it's called. But they added in some other redstone thing that could like count the items in a chest. Comparator. That's right. Oh, this person replied to me. Oh wait, yeah, they should have gotten a negative result. Oh wait, no, their square root is a little bit too big. Actually, it might not be. It might. Let me verify that. Comparator? Is that that sounds weird to me? To me, comparator sounds much more natural. 11.5 minus. I'm just typing this person's thing into Wolfram Alpha. Wait, I get 0.16. Comparator. Comparatore. Why not that? As long as we're doing weird pronunciations. So when I plugged it in, I get this 0.169. Yeah, they 12 is outside the fraction, I think, and the square root goes too far. Um, 0.169. Actually, they need 5 decimals. See, I would say that imperator, or I don't even know. That's how that looks to me though. Is it imperate or I don't know words. The or is pronounced like or. Imperator. I hate the way that that sounds. I don't know. Oh yeah, this person. Let's look at this one again. Okay, they're just would rather speak in German. If it makes more sense to them, then I don't mind. Or to that person. See what this is. There's already stuff happening there. Oh, they have to do it in like a series. That's funny. Imagine if there were only 6 trig functions, life would be so great. Are you talking about like the hyperbolic functions? Like the hyperbolic like trig functions? Oh, inverse trig too. Yeah, yeah. Uh, I haven't heard of those two. Or they all need parentheses for the numerator. And the ones after the first one shouldn't have the square root go as far. Match the first one. The results should all be close together, but slightly different. Let me look that up while we wait for, actually, this person. Okay, good. They got their help. I'm curious about, is that X Secant? They're rarely used today, except to help simplify some calculations. Oh, this looks complicated. I mean, I don't know what this one. This looks like normal trig. I think it is just for normal trig. I mean, this one, the X secant is the pink AL. There's an L. There's the A. Oh, and the versine. I have no idea what any of this means, dude. It's secant theta minus 1. Okay. Versine is just 1 minus cosine. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I'd never heard of those or encountered them. Uh, oh no. Now it's doing multiplication. CRD one is weird. It looked weird, yeah. I guess it all looked weird to me. Multiplication. Uh, on top. It it should be like parentheses square root 11.5 minus 3 minus 3. So the first parentheses, the very start, and the last one for the numerator after the last 3. So the frustrating part of using calculators, you have to get the parentheses exactly right. Well, I guess it's only frustrating when you're learning it. It makes sense once you actually know it, but it's annoying if you don't know it. It's so weird to get right. I guess let's keep on looking through these. These are older ones that may have been abandoned, but let's just see. There might still be something here that we can do. Oh, not showing up. Oh, they okay. Okay, so close. Just get rid of the parentheses around the last -3. Okay. Jeez. I'll just be wrong the entire time too. It'd be my luck, where like I misunderstood something. Pretty sure it's right though. Okay. That's most thing you use to show the difference. Let's see what this is. Oh, between all these? Uh, that is interesting to see. I wonder if it would confuse the person, or like it might be too much. If they ask about it more, I might link them that. I mean, we could try like 11.9. Just kind of going into alpha right now, make sure the other ones like line up in the same way, and they do for the subsequent questions. Oh, I think this person is jacking this thread. 0.16905. And the other questions could be really similar decimals, but slightly different. Wait. Okay, hopefully that person has it from there. Always got to get those parentheses right. Okay. Wait, 16905, 16713, 1667. I'll verify it for 11.9. I won't do like every single one, but those are behaving as I would expect them to behave. It's all correct? Oh, okay. Thank you, Maxi. And notice that the answers are slowly approaching 1.6667. Oh no, 0.1. There we go. Thanks for verifying that. Consider the car caravan announced from section 4 in chapter 1. This problem assume a propagation speed of 45 kilometers per hour. I like how they stopped so soon, because if you continue adding nines on decimals, lack of precision ends up making the number do some weird things. Really? I can see that, because it's like a limit to what you can do with a computer for the calculations. I'm kind of curious to try that in a second here, once this person is good. Oh, there's a part B. I'm gonna reopen up that Desmos link and try to remember to take a look. Oh no, I still have the Desmos link open. Um, it should be. I want to make sure that the yeah, it should be. The values for the previous question with x equals 12 point something should also go to 0.1667. Oh, in Secant, since it says to use the results of part A, I think you wouldn't have to use a second formula. Okay. Oh, they're going right into the next one? Oh, into part C? Okay. Uh, I wonder if you have to upload a screenshot for that second part of the question. So 3 equals 0.1667x. Should be an equation in terms of x, not just a number. We have some new ones here. Let's see. Oh, that actually just got back to me. Not the +3 at the end. It should be plus b, and you solve it for b. Uh, the question is basically have a slope and a line. Or a slope and a point. Find the equation of the line. Is b 0.9? Wait, that doesn't have enough. Oh wait, okay. I'm afraid if I just say yes, then the person isn't going to get the point of the problem. Let me just verify that value for b at least, though. 3 minus 0.16667 times 12. Yeah, it is 0.9996. Plug that into y equals that. And that equation with x and y, the answer. I feel like the person isn't getting the point of this, but I'm trying to and so I'm trying to explain it this way so they hopefully do get how they're supposed to do it. I think the first instinct is to plug it into an online calculator or something rather than just solving it for themselves, which isn't going to help for when they're on a test. Help with this part, as far as I know. Only at the end we're graphing everything. X instead of 12. The line will pass through the point 12, 3. The line will happen to pass through point 12, 3 because we made it that way. We don't need to include it anymore. When you graph the line with the parabola, it should, or the line should just barely touch the parabola. At one point. I think I could be explaining this better because I don't think I'm conveying the point of this problem to the person as well as I could. I'm also just not sure how else to explain it though. Um, this is like 10,000 right here. I think they plugged in the thing correctly though. Yeah, okay. Just barely scrapes along the parabola. What's the third thing they put there? Oh, they put the point. Oh. Plus 996. Yeah, that. Okay. Hopefully this person is good. Okay. I still don't think I was doing a job of conveying the point. I think they're doing math without understanding why. And I try my best to explain what's going on with it, but it's a little bit hard. They might just need to keep doing more problems. Oh, dang it. Oh, wait, they put y equals twice? Equals outside it. inside the answer box would just be um I'm not getting like the x and y reverse, right? No, it is 12,3. We look more carefully at the if necessary around the parameters a and b to 5 decimal places. I wonder if there's some weird thing where you're supposed to get like 0.1666 like 8 or or 6 or something. Some very slight rounding error. That was wrong too? Ah, shoot. I was hoping that they would like not just use up their retry on that. Huh. Okay. I don't know what that person is saying, but okay. Anyway. That's a funny one. Okay.